road, but she's not over by a long straw.
And will the weather still play a part here?
Yeah, I was interested to find out from Scafie a little earlier whether in fact it's still greasy up the top of the hill. Down here at the moment it doesn't look too bad. If it is wet up there, and I'm still seeing some wipers here and there, it just makes it a real nightmare. It's dry enough to be on slicks, yet greasy enough to be cautious, and you have to make up your mind how far over the line you want to leap.
So, Mike, what's the feeling up there? Neil seems to think that this car 16 might have the edge at the moment. What do you and the boys think up at the top?
Oh, hard one to call, but, you know, it's hard to look past the Holdens today. They're running so well. That's without putting taking anything away from the great job that the number 18 Dick Johnson car has done. But when we resume racing here, it'll be the 16 car to lead away, the 18 car, 11 in third, 5 in fourth and 7 in fifth. John Harvey, a view?
Win. Your car is looking like you could win the race.
Well, it depends on this POM here with the second Dick Johnson car. I mean, although they're behind us on the road now, we're behind the same pace car. We're a little bit concerned as to whether we can go to the finish on the fuel we've got. It really is going to be the very last lap, so...
OK, Win, do you have intermediate tyres or wet tyres ready?
Oh, yeah, for sure they're ready, but all the cars now are on slicks. The second Dick Johnson car went on grooved slicks, and under that pace car situation, they were fortunate enough to come in, put the proper slicks back on and just get back out.
Jeff, do you think you can get up?
Yeah, sure. The car's running very, very strong. Everything's really good in the car. Paul's doing a good job. There's a straight fight to the finish now. It's a similar situation as last year with Win and me, a bit further back for 7th and 8th. It's going to be a good fight. He got the better last year. Hopefully we can get it this year.
OK, well, it's going to be great television. Good luck, both of you.
Thanks, John.
You're not wrong, John. Thanks very much for that interview. Jeff Allen and Win Percy. There is the race leading car, number 16.
And Mike, we have a report that it's bucketing down about 5 k's out of Bathurst and could be heading our way. So the dice hasn't, the last dice hasn't been rolled just yet.
No, it certainly hasn't been. Now some have opted for slicks. Now Johnson's car has come in. They've gone to slicks on the Johnson car.
Well, that was their bit of luck, being able to do that while the pace car was out and not lose any time. The good luck could well come for Percy and Grice. If it does rain and they do both have to come in for tyres, both the 16 and the 18 car, they could be able to just splash those extra few litres of fuel in and save the day there and not cost themselves any extra time.
Absolutely. Here's Grice, the wheel of the Holden, just putting a bit of heat into the tyres. He knows the start's imminent. Of course, we can see a few drops of rain on the windscreen of the car too, so he's got something else to deal with, and dark storm clouds on the horizon.
Gives you a sort of feeling of deja vu, doesn't it? We've been here before somewhere.
We certainly have been. Here we come through Forest Elbow. Back onto Conrod Straight. I don't think we're too far off the start.
I just wonder whether Dick had the option of putting John Bow into that car, Mike. John, far more experienced in the Sierra than Paul Radisich, and has the benefit of a smaller backside than Dick.
I'm not going to answer that. I'm not going to touch that with a barge pole. Coming down Conrod Straight. I tell you, it's almost Arctic conditions outside at the moment. So my lap scorers told me, sitting out in the balcony, our backup support to race score. Stand by, folks, we've got one heck of a race to go to the flag here today at Mount Panorama Bathurst, the Tui's 1000 1990 edition. Alan Grice carries our Dulux Auto Colour race cam, and he will lead away from Paul Radisich, Larry Perkins and Peter Brock. We're going back to racing. Pace car into the pits. Time to get the hammer down and get back and see where we're going for 161 laps. Only 29, I think, or so left. So it'll be Alan Grice in the number 16 car. Clear of the number 18 car. Let's pick them up as they exit. They'll corner and make their way up Mountain Straight. A charge now as they try and pull out. Here's one forcing the pace, trying to get out and race, and that's Grice in the number 16 car heading up to the right-hander at Repco Corner. Some great pictures there from our race cam to the right-hander now.
conditions in which Alan Grice revels. Just loves this sort of tight, hard racing. He's got to worry about the weather, he's got to worry about the car, he's got to worry about fuel. He's only got a few laps which to do it all.
As when Percy said fuel is going to be critical.
Probably would have loved the pace car to stay out a couple of more laps, Mike.
Yeah. Conserve, we've got red lights on at the top of the mountain.